Greetings, everybody. Yeah, good evening, wherever you are. Hope everybody's doing well. Tonight I'm going to be talking about the universal year number and the fire horse year. And today I have Grandpa Brian 420, and at the end he has ancestor and angel deck, which he can do a reading for you. Um, and yeah, and I'm gonna also, if you give your birthday at the end, you can do your also your personal year number. The year each year it change. Let me see. Minnesota Magic Man, blessings. Chloe, blessings. Cairo, Lynn, blessings. Good to see you. Blessings, everybody. Let me see. Yeah, this year. Let me see. Okay. Okay, this year, as we step into 2026, the energy open with an accelerate forward momentum. The path opens with a renewed sense of direction. This is a signature of a firehorse year woven into a universal one cycle. It is movement, awakening, and the beginning of an entirely new chapter. The close of 2025 acted as the closing of a chapter, the final release and shedding of outdated habits, patterns, and relationships. The firehorse rises with bold, unrestrained momentum and meets the fresh start of initiation of a year one in numerology. Together they create a year shaped by new beginnings, instinctively decision accelerate growth and the return of your inner flame. This is a year that wants to live with authenticity and intention. 2026 marks the opening of a 9-year cycle that extends into 2034. What you choose now, what you commit to, and what you allow yourself to believe about your path becomes the foundation for the 9-year cycle of your life. The fire horse carry a spirit that cannot be contained. Its presence has a way of illuminating where you have been compromising yourself and where you are ready to rise. The fire horse stirs your spirit. The universal one gives direction to your vision. The world around you feels more alive because you're becoming more a conscious creator of your life. In numerology, 2026 begins with the universal year one, the start of a new 9-year cycle that shaped the collective until 2024. A year one carries the essence of initiation. It brings renewal, clarity, independence, and the desire to begin again with a sharper awareness. This energy um, revitalizes your inner landscape. It clears the space needed for new ideas, new expression, and new level of purpose. A universal year one awakens a deeper sense of direction. Ideas you once set aside return with more strength. The vision of your soul becomes more clear. This is the time to start projects, ventures, relationship, or creative path that truly reflect on your soul. When your intention and action align, momentum builds quickly. Your highest path unfolds quickly because of the energetic field it is designed to support beginnings. The year one cycle gave you an opening. The fire gave you courage to step through it. Together, they create a year where your choices matter with greater impact. What you establish now becomes the foundation for your next era of life. The spiritual energy of the 2026 feels clear and focused. The distraction that once pulled you in different directions begin to release. What matters comes into focus, and what no longer fits becomes easier to release. You may notice a natural pull towards choices that feel more authentic and align with your life you want to create. You will Your intuition strengthens throughout the year. Guidance arrives through small realization, dream messages, and moments of insight that feel grounded and unmistakable. Your connection to your higher self becomes easier access because the energy around you supports clarity. There are less distortion to sort through, and your authentic direction feels closer to the surface. This is a year of living more truthfully, not performing, not accommodating old versions of yourself. Instead, move forward what feels real, supportive, and life giving. The fire horse clears what drains your energy. The universal one amplifies alignment and acceleration on your soul's path. The combination creates a spiritual atmosphere that encourages forward motion without forcing it. Spirit, spirituality this year becomes less about practice and more about expression. You begin to embody what you have been learning. Your choices reflect what you value. Your life becomes more fulfilling as you move into the direction that feels right for you. You step more fully into your truth because it feels unavoidable. The fire horse clears what weighs you down. The universal one amplifies what uplifts you. Together they create a year of spiritual awakenings that feels and guided and is supported. The fire horse is one of the rarest and most powerful energy in the zodiac. Yeah, because also the fire horse comes each 60 years. For it to go through the each element, 12 years multiplied by 5 is 60, so it comes back every 60 years. It does not move cautiously, it does not linger in indecision. The presence brings momentum, honesty, and unmistakable call forward motion. In 2026, this energy influenced both personal and collective experience, pushing life out of a holding pattern and into movement. You may notice patience for stagnation diminish quickly. Situations that once felt manageable begin to feel constraining. Choices that were postponed demand attention. The fire horse has a way of revealing where compromise has gone on too long and where your spirit is ready for expansion. This does not always arrive dramatically. Often it shows up in quiet, knowing but persistent sense that something needs to change. The fire horse strengthened courage, but not recklessness. It asks for authenticity, not impulse. When you listen to what feels true and act from that place, momentum builds naturally. When you ignore it, restlessness increases. This is why 2026 can feel activating and uncomfortable at the same time. The energy does not allow avoidances to remain comfortable. This year favors those who are willing to move forward before every detail is resolved. The fire horse teaches that clarity often arrives through action rather than contemplation. You begin to understand your direction by walking in walking in it. You gain confidence by taking steps, not by waiting to feel fearless. At its best, this energy brings vitality, independence, and renewed enthusiasm for life. It helps you reconnect with desire and motivation in grounded way. It reminds you that growth requires movement and that waiting indefinitely is its own form of resistance. And with manifestation in 2026 is shaped by clarity and consistency and alignment with your soul mission. This is not a year to respond to vague intention or passive hoping. The fire horse brings speed, universal brings speed. The universal year one initiate new beginnings. As a result, the energetic field around you becomes more potent for manifestation when aligned with your path. This year does not allow for long periods of drifting. If you say you want something but continue feeding habits that contradict it, the tension becomes clear, not as punishment, but as guidance. The year reflects alignment and misalignment quickly, offering constant feedback. Discernment becomes essential. Not every opportunity aligns simply because it arrived quickly. Not every delay is a sign to stop. You are asked to distinguish between nervousness that accompanies growth and resistance that signals misalignment. The fire horse can bring rapid opportunities and bold invitation, but chasing speed without intentions lead to burnout. Manifestation in 2026 is closely tied to identity. Universal Year 1 asks who you are choosing to be as you begin this new cycle. The year responds to the version of you that shows up constantly, not the version that who plays perfectly or speak beautifully about intention. Creation unfolds through repeated choice. This year where aligned action creates momentum. You take step that matches your truth. The next door opens. You set boundary. Your environment shifts. You stop negotiating your worth. Your opportunities change. Waiting to feel fully ready often feels uncomfortable because the energy wants movement. A simple way to work with this energy is to choose one direction you are willing to commit and support it with consistent action, not intensity, consistency. In 2026, steadiness builds power. So the horse energy is all about being bold and moving forward. Let me see now. I can see the chat. Blessings, everybody in the chat. It's Cody, that's Rose. Yeah, blessings. Yeah, and one more thing about the horse is, oh yeah, a lot of people that are born, it's children born in the fire horse year, have intense personality. Yeah, and my guest here on the side of me, Grandpa Brian, is also born in the fire horse year, yes, and it comes back each 60 years. So the last fire horse year was in 1966. Oh yeah, I'm just going to talk about a bit the um, fire horse energy in the past. We see a pattern. The fire horse, it in fire horse here you have leadership clashes, cultural shift, social justice, innovation, rapid innovation, and protesting. And for example, in 1966, you had the old world structure was challenged. You had cultural revolution, like the one in 1966. You had the one in China with Mao Zedong. So it's also, of course, it's rebellion energy. So you expect that a lot of people gonna be rebelling this year. 1968, you had also global protests. It was in the middle of the escalation of the Vietnam War. You had the civil rights struggle. You had tech breakthrough with space innovation. Also, in the fire horse here, there's a lot of earth changes. And in 1966, you had a big earthquake in Turkey. And also was a flood in Italy, in Florence. That was all in 1966. We go back 60 years prior to that. You had 1906. In April, you had the San Francisco earthquake and fire. You had Mount Vesuvius volcano erupted. Earthquake in Chile, 8.2, also caused tsunami. So those were the big. There were more events, but those were the big ones in 1906. Go back another 60 years, 1846. You had the Mexican-U.S. War, Great Famine in Ireland. Go back another 60 years, Fire Horse year, 1786. In June, you had the big earthquake in China. landslide and flooding. You had also a bit uprising in the U.S. during that time. Go back another 60 years. You had there was 1726. You had the Sicily earthquake, big earthquake in Sicily. Go back another 60 years, 1666. In September, you had was a great flooding in England. So yeah, the upside of this with the fire horse here, you have a lot of breakthrough ideas, innovation, changes in leadership, and spiritual awakening in the fire horse here. The downside of it is, well, you have political tension, cultural clashes, emotional intensity, economical changes, and global events. So the fire horse is rapid energy shift. Expect new technology, big social movement, desire for authenticity, truth, and being transparent. There's few. The second half, yeah, we're entering now. Second half of this month, going into the March, the energy is going to be very high. Um, July, the energy is going to be very high, so highly emotional energy. And also the last week of October and the whole of November, the energy is going to be high. So on those days, especially in November, you can see bit uprising there happening, but it's all for the change. So there's going to be big changes happening this year. The fire represent burn, but it also illuminate. So this year, things that are not aligned are going to be falling apart. Like the horse represent bold action, speak truth, it awaken courage in people, leadership, creativity. And a lot of people this year gonna be getting a call to maybe a new purpose, and people that are already aligned, they're gonna expand on their ideas. So yeah, this the fire horse you have to do is ride the flame through everything and move forward. We're gonna see fall, old system gonna fall, new ideas, new vision is gonna rise. Well, as mentioned, all in the fire horse here, there were big changes, earth changes, social event, but a lot of things good come also in the fire horse here, which is with the innovation. It's gonna be pushing humanity through change, and historically, fire horse always leave a mark. So with the fire horse energy, you have to be bold, be courageous, and go after your ideas, what you feel inside. Let me see. Oh yeah, and yeah, especially the people that are born on the in the year of the fire horse. This year, the energy is going to be on your side, and next year also because horse and sheep or goat goes good together. And I know Grandpa Brian next year you're going to be in the personal year 22, so that is all about being the master builder, building a long-lasting foundation. And the energy is on your side. So people that are born with in the horse year, sheep, tiger, or dog, the energy is on this side, on your side this year to go hard on your dream and on your goals, desire. And the other sign in the Chinese Vietnamese astrology are neutral: the dragon, the rabbit, um, monkey, pig. Pig is coming out. This is the pig. People born in the pig year, they had um, yeah, I can say a stressful year. Yeah, they had a challenge because they were in their enemy year. So they had a challenging year, but in few days, in 3 days, we enter the horse year, the fire horse year. Then the pressure get off of the people that are born in the pig year. I'm pretty sure they went through big changes this year. And the people, so the fire horse or the horse is enemy of the rat. So people that are born in the rat year, they have to take it easy this year. Yeah, so that's about it. And the other one, they have to just be bold, take action, be courageous, go forward, you know. And yeah, so that is with the universal year number, and with the personal year number, that's another cycle that each person goes personally through. You know, this year is asking for a new energy. So being bold. This we just finished the 9 year cycle, and now we're entering a new 9 year cycle, and we're still in the transformation cycle, what they call it. It starts with the 8, 9, and 1. So this year we're ending that transformational cycle and starting the 9 year cycle. So this year, and also in combination with the fireworks, we expect this year is going to go very fast, and new technology, even new cures for diseases, a lot of new things that's going to be coming out, new healing technology that's going to be based on frequency, light, and yeah, yeah, frequency and light, yeah, vibration. And so, and by calculating your personal year is by your last birthday. Grandpa Brian also studied numerology, and he agreed there's people that do it differently, that do it as the year begin, but it goes actually by your last birthday. Your last birthday, that's the current personal year number that you are in. At your birthday, you enter a new, um, how we say, a new year, your new personal year. So right now, I am self in the personal year one, but at my birthday, I will enter then the 11th. So, and next year, Grandpa Brian is going to be enter the 22. That the master number is just you have bigger challenge, more responsibility, but the reward is bigger. That's about it. That's the difference actually. You can affect and help more people. It's not only for yourself, but the master number is doing things that's going to be helping and assisting more people. Yes. So, and that's about it. I see Divine Spark in the chat. Scotty, blessings. Hey, Rich Wound, blessings. And yeah, so yeah, that's about it with the Fire Horse. So expect a lot of changes. This year is gonna go fast. Innovation. Um, yeah, be bold on what you want, and take action. Action is key this year. Um, yeah, does anybody wants a reading, personal year reading? And I have Grandpa Brian here, which is also he's also a master number. Life Path 33 is fiving at the 33, which is the master teacher and master healer. And Grandpa Brian has the angel deck and ancestor deck. So anybody let me know for the numerology reading, and yes, Grandpa Brian also with the um, deck, angel deck, and ancestor reading. Ancestor deck, sorry. So let me see. Desert Rose says, "Cool, I take a reading." Divine Spark, fun, blessing. Yeah. Yeah. There's anything Grandpa Brian wants to add?
Well, I know like just a regular horse that is about your personal power. And I do know in some religions, fire is a sign of purification. So, you know, you could
All
probably
right.
look at it purifying your personal power.
Yes. Being your authentic self, burning away, letting go what no longer feels authentic. And
Exactly.
the horse is also with the, being authentic and being truthful, to yourself.
Hmm.
Yes, yes.
And I wonder when you were talking about the 60-year cycle, because I know here in a couple of weeks we have a planetary alignment coming up, and I have noticed when planetary alignments come up, there is more seismic activity because of the pull of the planet. So I'm wondering if we could go back sometime and look at these 60-year cycles as when things happen and see if there was planetary alignments that actually were pulling on Earth to cause these anomalies of the earthquakes and just everything that's happened in history.
Yeah, it could be a correlation. I wouldn't be surprised that there's a correlation. There's always a pattern. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, let me take notes. Okay, let me know who wants a reading. I'm gonna note it down now. I saw Scott D says numerology. Okay, Scotty, uh, uh, put your birthday in. If you want the numerology, put your birthday in. If you want a card, says you want a card. And Grandpa Brian have the ancestor deck and the angel deck. So said you want a card and which deck you want.
Actually, it's angels and ancestors. It's all in one.
Oh, all in one. Okay,
Yeah.
even better. That's cool. All in one. Hey, L. Barry. Blessings. Good to see you. Hey, Weekend. Blessings. Okay, Scotty Boy. 1969. Hey, Shy Gordon. Jeremy Baduru. Kiting. Tu gosta bom? Laga sa si Bukia um reading. Quando bo tempo ko ba siya? Jeremy is also from Aruba. Let me see. I like a tarot from Grandpa Brian. Please. Okay. Which one? Divine Spark. Okay, that's a rose. I'm gonna note it down first. Let me see. Okay. Good. Oh yeah. Never mind. Oh yeah. Just say the card because it's two and one. You know which one? It's two and one. So it's the same deck. Yeah. Okay. He picked the card. Okay. Okay. Divine Spark. Heidi was the card. Oh yeah. The person that wants card just say that. Uh, Element. Okay. Uh, Heidi's card. Susie. Okay. Let me check Susie. 525. 5. Hmm. Jeremy. Just, 8, 11, 19. Hey, Blue Jay Post. Blessing. Okay. Which moon? Do you want a card? Oklahoma. Oh, which moon also reading? Did you write her name? Yeah. In America, you guys and ladies put the um, month first, then the day. But that keep, you know. gets me in the uh, twilight zone a bit. The I have to remember the month. The month is first and the day is first, or the second. But okay. Oh, either one. Okay, maybe both of them. That also for which moon card. Okay, I did the day and month here. Okay, yeah, that's good, Jenny. Okay, yeah. Grandpa Brian, you can go ahead with the divine spark.
Uh, the card that I pulled for you is the moon card. So the moon card is basically about following your intuition, using your discernment to look through illusions, traps, uh, anything that you feel that you need to meditate on or use your instincts to discern what is true and what's not true. This card is telling you to do that. You know, it's important for us to follow our intuition because a lot of people they block themselves off. It's hard to trust your intuition, especially if you don't use it quite a bit because you're used to basing judgments off of thought. This is telling you to start using your intuition to base a lot of your decisions that you're making.
Also six. See. Yeah, doing the calculation. So we're doing the calculation. Let's see here. 1939. Ah, rooster. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. So Scotty, he born in the 1969. That is the rooster year. Yeah, this is neutral with the fire horse. Yeah, I know the roosters are fighters. Yeah, life bet three. I know this year, till your birthday, you're in the personal year five. So I expect this months that you were going through big changes. It's good to travel, try something new. Um, could be also a dramatic year, you know, but it's a very outgoing year. Trying new things. A lot of people move also in a five personal year. It's all about expansion and trying new things. And at your birthday this year, you're going to be entering a six personal year. And that's how six is all about devotion to family, people close to you, your friends, responsibilities is going to be popping up. Also focus on the healing, service to others. So your loved ones, if you have a partner, they would take it to the next level. A lot of people they say in the personal year they say it's a marriage or divorce year. So people get divorced, you know. Um, but the six is all about dedication to love the loved ones and being nurture, service to others. But don't forget about yourself. Balance is key. But and if you're lack in health, it's also required to focus on the healing. So so yeah, that is for Scotty. This year you'll be entering at your birthday a personal year six. So um, all about healing, nurture, responsibilities, service to others. So that was for Scotty. And Divine Spark says, "Thank you, Grandpa Brian."
My pleasure.
Okay, let me see. If you want, you can do a reading for Witch Moon. Witch Moon, yeah. Oh yeah,
Which moon?
yeah.
Uh, I pulled for you the medicine mother. This is all about honoring your inner knowing, what you know to be true. Uh, Everybody has their own truths, but your truth would be different from everyone else's. This is just telling you to honor that inner knowing truth. This card also represents karmic patterns, uh, bloodline patterns. So it's also telling you it is time to start breaking those karmic patterns and your family patterns, bloodline patterns. It's time with your inner knowing to start recognizing these patterns and actually start breaking them. Uh, we were talking about this last night. It's important to start breaking karmic cycles now. So that way you're not carrying that karma with you into the afterlife. So this card is basically telling you, use your inner knowing. You know what to be true and what not to be true. And it's time to start breaking karmic cycles, karmic patterns. Anything that you feel that's a pattern to you, it's time to start breaking that.
Nice. Yeah, break patterns. It's all about this here, breaking patterns.
Mm-hmm. That's a good card for this because, like you said, this is a year for breaking patterns, and that card is basically telling her you have to recognize these patterns because this is the year to do this and start breaking these patterns because you have the knowing inside you. It's just getting yourself to do it.
Yes. Let me see. Oh yeah. Desert Rose. Yeah, you're a double check. You're a life pet 9 and born also in the year of the rooster. You and Scotty are both rooster, both with fighter energy, I see. And both are in a personal year 6, so the same count. And I saw, oh yeah, Witch Moon also, yes. Witch Moon is life pet 7, the Truth Seeker. But all of you three I see here, not a coincidence that you're all in a personal year 6 or going into a personal year 6. You're in a personal year 5. So I'm pretty sure all of you went through big changes this year. And with the snake, is reflecting maybe on shedding parts that no longer serve you anymore in correlation with the 9. So, yeah, at your birthday, so Scotty and Desert Rose and Witch Moon, at your birthday, you're going to be entering a 6. So the 6 referring to service to others, devotion to people, to one close to you, love if you have a partner, um, and also be nurturing and helping, assisting people around you. Um, so it's a very service to others number, but don't forget about yourself. Don't forget about your health because I see with a lot of people 33, 6, they love assisting people and they forget about themselves. Um, yes. So your health is also going to be a key part for the in the 6 personal year. Yeah, that is for Desert Rose, Cardi, and Witch Moon. All of them in a going into a personal year 6. Not a coincidence. Oh yeah, Heidi, Divine Spark I know is a life pet 6. Yes. Let me see. A question. Was last year all about me? Well, last year the rooster and the snake goes go together, so you had to put your hard work into whatever you're doing in your job, to succeed with the rooster then. And I see here, uh, accelerated, yes, no coincidence. The Life Path 6 are here to service others. A lot of Life Path 6 and Life Path 2 are nurses. That's where they feel their best when they're assisting people, you know. And yes, Suzy Q, I was about to come to you. Suzy Q is a Life Path 33-6, same as Grandpa Brian. So you're like the old soul. Not a lot of people. They say the 33 is one of the rarest life path numbers, the 33-6. And so, Susie Q, you are born in the snake year. So you're born in the snake year, and I expect this year you went through few changes. You were in the tree, so the tree is all about working on your creativity, social expansion, networking, um, expressing yourself, self-expression. Um, so that was the year for you. Maybe you had to let people go. You got a social group that you associate with this year. But I see at your birthday, you're going to be entering a personal year 22 on your birthday. So the question for Susie Q, which is a master number 33-6, which is the master teacher, master healer, what do you want to build? Because the energy is on your side to build something big, you know. The 22 refers to the master builder. And like Elon Musk, I think it was in 2023, I think it was, or 2021, when he expanded his businesses. He made it bigger with SpaceX and all of his business. um, he was in the personal year 22. So then the energy was on his side to expand. So the energy is going to be on your side at your birthday this year to build something big, long lasting foundation. Yeah. And I can see that in next year, 2027 for you, Suzuki, you're going to go through big changes that year. Yeah. But all the changes is to take you where you need to be. Let me see. So that's about it. Let me see. Next, yeah, you're welcome, South. Scotty. Yes, major life changes this year. My baby and her baby just moving 1,000 miles away from follow dreams. I'm not taking it too well. I understand. Yeah, yeah, everything happens for a reason. Is able to adapt. You have to adapt to new changes, especially this year. This year is gonna go down in history. That I know. The fire horse is um, it push humanity for changes, and there's gonna be a lot of awakening. Like this year, we're now ending with the snake year, and look with the Epstein files that has caused a lot of awakening in people. You know, in 2020 there was another one. 2020, you had the awakening there. You had also you could have seen who was awake and who wasn't, and a lot of people woken up through the hard way when they took the jab and they saw, hey, the shit, something went bad, and they were like, oh, then they wake up like, oh no, I'm not gonna take that shit anymore. Well, yeah, some people have to wake up the hard way, and now with this, with the Epstein files, now they're saying, oh, the conspiracy theorist wasn't crazy after all. The what's called the Pizzagate. They were saying it's a conspiracy theory. No, it wasn't. So I can expect more disclosure. You can say this year is also a year of disclosure. Yes, I think we're going to be seeing more activities in the sky also. I heard maybe they're going to be announcing this year that we're not alone. Um, So I can expect ET disclosure this in oncoming 18 months. I can expect a lot of things going to be changing this year. Yes. So that, okay, let me see. Oh yeah, one more. I have to do one more. Anybody else want a card? Um, Let me know. Put in the comments. Let go. Let's relax words. Yeah, let go. We're still now in the last days of the snake year, so reflect on self or no longer serve you. Reflect, let go, and focus on the new. Balance is key in everything. Balance is key. Okay, let me do Jeremy. Jeremy, oh yeah, you're a master number 11, as you know. You're born, I think, in the sheep year. Goat? Oh no. Oh, you're born in the horse year. Hmm. So this year's gonna be a good year for you, Jeremy. You're also a horse. I know which horse, element horse you are, but you're a horse. 99 is a horse. Okay. Didn't know that. Let me see. Um. Okay, two. Okay, so this year for you, when you're in a personal year two, gold horse, I believe. So that is the metal horse. Yeah, metal or gold horse. So you're the gold horse. Interesting. Um, oh yeah, this year you're in a personal 2 year. So the two is all about partnership, teamwork. It's very sensitive year. So you have to maybe take step back and more work in a teamwork, more in cooperation. It's a good year to manifest a partner, but it's more about cooperation and having patience also. Patience is key. But for you, this year in Fire Horse year, yeah, your intuition, the two also is intuition. So intuition is going to be heightened this year. So I know you've been doing research, so focus also on your meditation, Jeremy, and everything is going to be all right for you. Oh yeah, so the people born in 1990, that's the gold horse. So Rose wants a car too. Oh yeah, okay.
You ready for me to do a card for Desert Rose?
Oh yes, yes. Okay.
All right. The card that you got, Desert Rose, is Spring. This card is all about planting your seed and letting it grow. So basically, it's time for you to plant your ideas, what you want to manifest, anything that you want to grow personally is telling you that now's the time to plant the seed and start nurturing that and letting it grow within you. Very, very, very nice card. Because the springtime is when things start to blossom and grow. So this card is saying it's time for you, whatever you want to manifest, whatever you want growing in your life, personally, financially, whatever it is, it's time to plant those seeds and start letting that flourish and grow. And by fall time, you would be reaping the rewards of what you sowing right now. Because, we know the fall is kind of the harvest time. So whatever you sow right now, you'll slowly start to see and you'll start reaping the rewards of the hard work that you're getting ready to do right now. You'll start seeing that by fall time.
Nice.
I think Elderberry wanted a card too.
Elderberry. Oh yeah, and Jeremy too. Yeah. And Jeremy, also one more thing. You're till now you're till your birthday, you're in the one energy, so you're gonna be feeling the energy double. Maybe to start on a new idea, or you have a business idea, yeah, or goals, to focus on them. The energy is double on your side. So, for you to know, you being now that I know you're born in the horse year, so this is a year to be courageous, be authentic, speak truth, don't hold back, and it's gonna be good. Yes.
So elderberry, I drew for you the warrior card. So this card is talking about being fearless and standing strong in your convictions. So if you feel that people are trying to tell you, like, you know, why are you leaning towards this direction? Why are you moving your life towards this direction? Or they are saying things about your belief systems, and how you're wanting to believe. Uh, this card right here is just telling you to stand strong in your convictions. Whatever you feel is your truth is telling you to stand strong and know that what you're feeling inside is what's true for you. Because, like I said earlier, everybody has their own truth because we all see everything from a different perspective. So don't allow people to try to tell you that you're wrong when you're standing in your truth because you know it to be true. Be that warrior I know you are, and stand strong against those people, and keep to your convictions of what you want to be and how you want to live your life.
That's awesome. That's a good message. Oh, there is Kiki. Hey, hi all. I'm sorry, fell asleep. I'm not feeling that great right now. Oh, okay. Much blessing, Kiki. Much healing. Yeah, next time. Yeah, I'm planning to do on the new moon, which is on the 3rd of March. So hopefully you'll be feeling awesome that day, and that you can bring your gong and some the singing bowl. So it's all good, Kiki. Yeah, let me see. Oh yeah, let me see. I think Rich Moon asked a question. Oh yeah, I understand. The animal. I understand the animal element that born in comes back around age 60. That's it. Yes, yes. Every because there's five element in the Chinese or the Vietnamese astrology, and it takes about 60 years for it to come back. So now we're in fire horse. Well, now we're going to be entering the fire horse year. The last time it was a fire horse year was 60 years ago. So that was 1966, where Grandpa Brian is born in a fire horse year. So each element, there are five elements to go, and each element is a cycle of 12. So 5 multiplied by 12 is 60. So about 60 years for each element. No, for it to, yeah, for it to come back to the same element where you were born. So, so that. Oh yeah, and yeah, Jeremy also wanted the car. Jeremy, let me see.
Did you say Jeremy?
Yes, Jeremy.
Uh, wow. The, this card came up again, and it is spring. So basically, it's telling you it's time to plant your seeds. So if there's a project or something you want done, it's good time to manifest. This card again is telling you whatever, it's time to plant your seeds. So whatever you want to come from position in your life, it's time to plant that seed, start watering it, and let it grow. And like I said, by fall time, all the work that you put in to planting this seed and let it nurture and grow it, it's all going to come together this fall and manifest what you are trying to manifest with this card.
Nice. That's awesome. Well, Jeremy, you have to go for it, Set your intention,
Yeah,
follow your
whatever
heart.
you want. Yeah, exactly. Whatever you want to manifest, whatever you want to bring into your life, now it's time to plant those seeds. And like I said, you just can't plant the seed and just let it go. You have to nurture that seed. And, when you're putting that effort into that, like I said, by this fall, when it comes harvest time, you're going to see the rewards of all the effort that you put into that seed.
Yeah. Okay. Jeremy says, I will do my utmost. Awesome. Yeah, we have here a lot of rooster. Oh yeah, Kiki. Yeah, Kiki is born in the Earth horse year. Earth horse. So we have gold horse, earth horse, and Grandpa Brian as fire horse. And we have a lot of rooster in the chat. Um, Let me see. Oh yeah, Elberry. Yeah, no, the vacation was good. The Holland was good. The Twin Fast there. Yeah, it was good. It was fun. Elberry, in which year are you born again? What's your animal? Oh yeah, I think you're tiger. Now it comes to my mind. It just comes to my mind. I think you're born in the tiger year. Yes, I think you're the water tiger. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The tiger. So the tiger, people born in the tiger year, dog and horse year, the energy is extra on your side this year to go for after your goals, go after your desire, be authentic, be courageous. Everybody has to be courageous, authentic, but the energy is extra on your side to make something this year. Bold, yeah, roar. Oh, you're a dog, Heidi. Okay. Well, the energy is on your side. The energy is on your side. And let me see. So yeah, Trump is also born in the dog year, so I think Trump's gonna do big things this year. The energy is on his side. So when the energy is on your side, it's you can make some bigger, you can do extra. So it's for horse, tiger, and dog. The people born, one more time, the people born in the rat year, they have to take it easy. Like this, in the snake year, the people born in the pig year had to take it easy, you know, because it's the opposite sign, opposite energy. That's how you can see it. Wolf reverse is flow. Ah, interesting observation, Heidi. Oh, Chloe, you're a dog too? Interesting. So yeah, the energy is on your side this year. That's cool. Oh yeah, Lynn, will you please do my number, Alex? 29 months. Metal Rat. Oh, Metal Rat. So yeah, Lynn, for you this year, based on that already, I can tell you this year you have to take it easy. Uh, Let me see. 29 of March. Oh, it's almost your birthday. 29. So you're born on the 29. You have the 11 energy. So very intuitive, sensitive to energy, charisma. People born on the 29, they have charisma with them. 1960. Okay. Let me double check what your life path is. Oh, you're a 3. Interesting. That's the creative communicator. The very creative social number, actually. 3. They're best when they're uh, networking. So they, with the life path 3 people, a lot of them make their money in communicating, social platform, you know. A lot of them are in, a lot of comedians have the 3 energy. They're uh, either born in a 21, 12 day or 3 day, or they have the life path 3. Um, yeah, it's a very social number, very expressive number. They talk a lot. No, no, no. Yeah, I call them the when they're not on their path. I call them the creative bullshit talker. They love make a elephant, a mosquito out of the elephant. But yeah, but it's a very creative number. A lot of people that have the 3 energy, they are younger than their age because the 3 is the child. You know, it's a child energy. Let me see.
Elderberry, how the he does personal year is your month, the date you were born, and this year. So whatever month you were born plus your day, and then you add 2026 to it.
Yeah, let me see. Okay, Lynn, you're going. Okay, you went through also changes, so that's not a coincidence. Most people, you see, nothing is coincidence. Most people that came here tonight for a reading, they were in a 5 personal year going into a 6. They all went through changes, you know. I know last year there were a lot of changes, yes, with the snake, you know. If you had problem letting go, yeah, then it's gonna be a hard year for you. And if you're this year, if you're um, fighting or holding off against change, yeah, then it's gonna be hard for you. But I see, Lynn, you're in a 5 till your birthday. So I expect this year you went through a lot of changes, get a lot of opportunity. It was energy to move, travel, try something new. Maybe things came on your path for you to adapt. Um, could be also the 5, also, if not on the path, could be a bit dramatic, chaotic. Um, but this year on your birthday, oh yeah, which is next month, you're gonna be entering in a 6 personal year. So like I said in the beginning, the 6 is all about love. So it's a good year to like the 2, to maybe manifest a partner. If you have a partner, take it to the next level. Um, a lot of people get married or divorced in the 6th year. If you have problem with health, the 6 also put you to focus and energy on your health healing. That is also with the 6. It's also 6 is also a family number, so it's basically requiring you energy to focus on your loved one, close friends, people around you, um, helping, assisting. Responsibility is also key with 6, so your responsibility is going to be popping up in a personal year 6. And yeah, basically that's it. The personal responsibilities, the keywords is where your responsibility is going to be popping up. Um, helping, assisting people. Also, when doing that, you're going to see who's going to be, um, how you say, the people that you value or value back. You know, not that you're gonna be um, some people that are gonna just be asking, 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 and how you say no feedback. So because um, how you say misuse them. Let me put it that way, especially with life that's six. So yeah, the key thing for when you enter is your loved ones, family, responsibilities, and healing. Healing is key. If you have any physical or problems with healing, that is going to be the key for you then to focus on healing. Um, and yeah, be in nature, be with people that cherish you, uh, that are important to you, family members, son, siblings, So, uh, healing, family, responsibility. Yes. Let me see. I've been single since no love in my life. Thank you most kindly. Okay, okay. Well, then the six for you because the last time I was in the six, it was more family, responsibility, and healing. Emotionally healing, you know, so that you have to, it wasn't for me to, for a partner, for example, neither in my prior to personal year. Um, so then I think the energy for you is going to be to focus on the healing. Uh, so yeah, that is for Lynn. Let me see. Oh, hey, Trina Phoenix is in the chat. Blessing. Good to see you. Oh, Trina is also a dog. Interesting. Yeah, the dog and horse and tiger. I think those are the trial friends. Let me see for confirmation. Oh no. Oh yeah, no. It's the horse. Yeah, yeah. In the horse here you have three. The best friend of horse is sheep, and it goes good friends that are very good is tiger and dog, tiger and dog and horse. So the horse goes good. The sheep is the best friend, and the other friends is tiger and dog. So if you're born in the dog year, tiger year, or sheep year, and for short horse year, this is your year. The energy is on your side. Do something big.
Uh,
And yeah,
Trina's Trina's
what?
birthday 4/16/1977 or 1970. I'm sorry, four
Yeah.
sixteen 1970, which I think is a personal year one or a
Oh wait,
life path one.
can you tell me the like the
March
day?
March 16th, 1970, which would be four
Um,
sixteen 1970.
it's March 16th,
Yep.
1970.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, there's also a lot of people in March have their March birthday. I see. My mother's self is in March. It's 20th of March on the equinox. That's my
Oh,
mother.
I'm sorry. It's April 16th, 1970.
Oh, April 16th. 19th. Okay. April 16th, 1970. Oh yeah, that's a dog. Let me see. Oh yeah, the 28th. That's the one, the leader. Yes, the pioneer, the trailblazer, the very independent number. Let me see. 22 6. Okay, okay, okay. So yeah, the last year. Okay, the last year you were in a two. The two, it's all about like partnership. cooperating, teamwork. Is intuition is going to be heightened also in the 2 year. Um, it's mostly about patience and working in team after your goal. You know, and yeah, with the two, a lot of people manifest partner, but not always. Um, and let me see, at your birthday, yes, at your birthday this year, you're going to be entering a three personal year. A three is very um, when you're in a 3 year, it's very outgoing. Same, you can also high energy like the five. The three is very outgoing number. Um, when you're in a 3 year, so I can expect this year you're gonna be networking, networking, self-expression. The three as well to do self-expression, expressing yourself, and communicating with people, socializing, all that to work. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, all to do. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because I think you have something. I think you want to build some. I'm pretty sure you want to build something, and I just that come in my mind, and I just saw same as Grandpa Brian, which is not coincidence. Boy, you and Grandpa Brian both next year are gonna be in a 22 personal year.
Mhm.
Interesting. So the energy for um, Trina is this year. I think maybe you're going to be meeting people that are going to be assisting with your ideas, whatever idea you are. Same with um, Grandpa Brian. And it's going to be for next year. You two are in the energy of building something long lasting that is going to be benefiting the community, you know? So that is interesting with Trina Phoenix. So yeah, this year is all of the key is socializing, self-expressing, networking, networking. The three you have to really be out there, you know, um, to and there you will meet the people that will assist you on your path, you know. And it's also a creative number to work on your creativity, talent, hobby. Um, so the creativity is going to be popping up to any ideas you have to or your idea you want to work on. Yes, creativity, self-expression. So that's interesting because this year I'm entering the 11 and next year Grandpa and Brian and Trina Phoenix under the 22. So I didn't know that. That's cool. Good to know. That doesn't happen a lot. So yeah, that is for Trina Phoenix.
Uh,
Uh,
did you
and,
get Capricorni's birthday?
no, I'm getting it right now. Let me see. 28. Oh yeah. Oh, born on the 28th. Interesting. 28 is a number of wealth. Oh yeah, is Lynn. Are you still here, Lynn? I don't know if you can pull a card for Lynn.
Yep. So the card that I pulled for you is the summer card. And this is talking about basking in the joy of light, uh, being who you truly are. Uh, like the spring, you planted seeds a while back, and right now you're being told basically you're watching everything that you planted grow, and you're starting to see the fruits of all the labor that you put into yourself. Like I said, the fall comes and you'll be reaping them rewards, but right now it's just time for you to look back on all that you've done to help yourself evolve, whether it's financially, spiritually, however you wanted to grow what you had put into it, It's time just to sit back and look at it and say, wow, look how far I've come so far. So this is just a good time right now to reflect on everything that you set your mind to do to grow forward in your life. Nice card.
Yeah, that's cool. Hmm. Okay. Lynn says, "Whoa, Grandpa Brian, thanks. I just bought a house. This is crazy. Thank you most kindly." Cool. Let me see. Oh yeah, Capricorn. Hmm. Let me see. Capricorn. Here, I think. Let's go way up. Oh, okay. Well, I have her. Oh yeah, here. Okay, Capricorn. Yeah. Let me see. Okay, Capricorn. I see you were born in the rat year. So, yeah, the rat year is the opposite of the horse, literally the opposite energy. So, for you, this year is for you to take it easy. I see, since your birthday, your birthday, oh yeah, your birthday was just in the December. So, uh, from your birthday, you enter a 4 year, four personal year. The the four is requiring you to focus on foundation, work, structuring your house, financing, setting firm roots. A lot of people structure their house, they fix everything. It's a very focused number. Um, it requires a discipline and hard work and planning also. Planning what um, coordinating around your house and around your life. So it's asking you to be focused, being um, firm, basically to set a firm roots and being grounded. The four also represents ground, being grounded. And so if you have any plans, being organized. Also, if you're not organized, requiring you to be organized, being structured with your life and things around you. Um, and also, yeah, if whatever you put in the hard work, you will benefit it before reward because the four is all about hard work. It's the builder, it's known as the builder of society. And at your birthday this year, you're going to be entering a five, and you're a life path five. So, and this year is your opposite energy. So I can expect this year you're going to go through big changes. This year is going to be a big changes for you year. It's going to be requiring you to adapt to new changes. But it's all, remember, all the changes that you go through is to bring you where you need to be. You know, and so you can say a realignment. People get realigned in the personal year five. I put it that way. So yeah, I can expect big changes happen to you this year, going next year by your birthday. Then going next year, I expect a lot of changes happening in your life. If you're planning on moving, you want to move, maybe travel or try something new. That's all has to do with the five energy. Uh, yeah. Um, Remember, balance is key, especially with being a U of five, being a life path five. I know five are multi-talented. They love doing different things at the same time. They're high energy. But remember, meditation is key, well, for everybody. But reflecting, thinking things through before acting is key for Life Path 5. Well, it's through experience they learn, but it would be very helpful for them if they, ground and think this through. I know a lot about Life Path 5. Why? Because both of my parents are five. So, yes, uh, they're multi-talented, but if you do a lot of things at the same time, you're going to have a burnout. So, balance is key in everything. So that for Capricorn this year, take it easy, you know, focus on home build, home, forest home also, structure, planning, be organized, um, and it's going to go good. Um, yeah, so yeah, that was for Capricorn. And yeah, I saw two people in the chat wanted car.
Yep, Trina
Chloe,
Phoenix.
yeah, Trina Phoenix and Chloe. Right. But yeah, go ahead.
Trina, I pulled, and I don't know why this card came out, the Magic Guardian. This is about unlocking the magic within you. And I know you've already done that. So I think this card is basically trying to tell you it's time to like start sharing that magic that you have inside you. The healing, your knowledge, whatever magic you have inside you, I think you're being called now to start sharing that magic with others, helping others, doing what you need to do uh, to let that magic shine forth from you. So, yeah, I know you have a lot of gifts and talents, and you definitely know your magic because we do have conversations. So this card, I think, is telling you it's time for you to just start bringing that magic forth and start sharing it with the rest of the world.
That's awesome. Yes. Yeah, I know Trina is a life path one, the same life path as Nikola Tesla. So Trina Phoenix is here to lead, you know.
Yep.
The one is all about being pioneer, leading, groundbreaking, doing things that normal people don't do, with ideas, innovation, healing, all of it. And the number correlates that you're going to be building something in the future.
Yep. And then for Chloe, I pulled the Animal Guardian. So this card is basically trusting your instincts, trusting your gut. If you feel like a situation is not good for you, trust that feeling, your gut feeling that that situation is not good for you, and don't do it. Or if you feel you need to take your life in a different direction or you want to try something new, you know, meditate, use your instincts. Your instincts will not lead you wrong. If your instincts are telling you to go down that path, that's the path you need to go down. So this card is basically telling you trust all the instincts that you have inside of you to make the judgments that's going to make your life better.
That's awesome. So that was for,
Chloe,
oh yeah, Chloe. Yes. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, our positive message. So yeah, no, I think we did everybody reading, personal reading, and I don't think is anybody want a card or I missed somebody numerology reading. Let me know. Well, yeah, this year I think is going to be flowing out fast. It's going to be moving fast. A lot of changes going to be happening. Great awakening is happening. Um, and yeah, now with the Epstein files, things are going to be moving faster. It's dark to light. Everything that was hidden is coming to light. You know? And I can see a lot of uprising, protests also is going to be happening around the world against corruption. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And especially in Europe, there's a lot of things happening in Europe with Muslims, Islam there. So, and people are waking up there on that. So that is good.
Yeah. I think
Um,
Susie, I think Susie Q wanted a card.
let me see. Oh yeah, Susie. Okay, yeah, Susie Q.
So
And oh yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Susie Q, what I drew for you is the Heart Guardian. It says, "Love and let yourself be loved." So if you're feeling that there's a lack of love in your life, and this could even be self love, it's just letting you know to just put yourself out there, basically unconditionally love. And what's going to happen, that unconditional love is going to come back to you. So it's just time to just start loving people, and in return, let yourself be loved. Because, a lot of people, they kind of shy away from love because love can be hurtful. Even though it's a great feeling, it, a lot of times it ends in heartbreak. So a lot of people don't try to allow themselves to love someone or something. But this card is just telling you, you know, just love everyone and then let everyone love you.
Yeah, yeah. I know Susie Q is a life path 33-6. So they have that love energy in them. But I know with the 33-6, a key for them also with life path 6, like divine spark, I know it's a life path 6. Boundaries is key, you know. When helping people, you have to have feedback. If you don't have feedback, then it's just one way, you know.
Yeah,
So
I know a couple other 33 sixes, but the thing is, in this life, they're not embracing the aspect of the 33. So they're just actually living the six. And, just because you're a master number, you have to embrace it. If you don't embrace it or don't acknowledge it, then you're just living the life path of a two or a six or a four, which is fine, because not everybody, you know, that has the master number is meant to be a master. That's kind
yeah,
of how I look at it.
no, you're right. You go through challenges, you know,
Hmm.
but some people don't want it and they retract because the master numbers are like here to do something big. You know, it's not only for
Right.
themselves, but something for humanity. So they go through bigger challenges so they can be that leader. They can be that builder, you know, innovator.
Hmm.
And a lot of people are not up for that challenge. So they keep it at the single digit vibration, which will be, like you said, a six, a two, a
Before.
four, or even a eight,
Yep.
which is not bad, you know.
Yeah.
But for people to know, if you have a master number, you came here to do something bigger than yourself, you know. That's about it.
Hmm.
Uh, like Suzy Q, for example, your life path, the master number is known as the master teacher, master healer. So whatever you went through is for you to help and assist other people, to teach and with healing. So that is the path that you chose before you were born in this reality.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I told you or not. About a year ago, well, not quite a year ago, I think it was in April, I earned my Reiki Masters.
Oh yes, yes, yes. Yeah. Grandpa Brian has Reiki Master, so Grandpa Brian is fully vibing at the territory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure you're going to be building something also in the future. Help, or you and Trina, both of you correlate the same energy. Both of you, every year you're two in is in the same energy. That so you know,
Yep.
mastery. What a great journey. Yes. Oh yeah, yeah. You're welcome to CQ. Yeah, a lot of people don't know about numerology. Or they think it's hocus pocus or astrology. I didn't believe in astrology, but then I came across a person that started telling me things about me through Vedic astrology. I'm like, oh, okay, there's some truth here because this person didn't know me, you know. And that's how I
E-
got. There's a pattern. Sorry, go ahead.
exactly. When I had a birth chart done, and then I started reading results, I was like, have these people been watching me my whole life? Have they
Yeah,
been spying on me? Because
yeah,
it was all, I mean, basically, it was about me and the challenges I went through and everything. And I was like, wow, this is amazing. And that's what got me kind of hooked into the astrology and then the numerology
yeah, yeah.
and
Same.
it's all tied together. Your astrology and your numerology, they're tied together.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All of it is tied together. Yeah, I see it. For example, um, let me see. I can give an example of. Oh yeah, let's go this slider. For example, this. Oh yeah, you can see. Oh, this slider. Let's say Vedic astrology. You're reading the this slider live. Then you're the person from this side. Numerology. You're reading it from this side. The Chinese astrology. You're reading it from the above. So you're getting all different perspective of the same thing. You know,
Hmm.
that's how I concluded. You know, different way of reading it. Yeah, that's the truth. Balance is key. Yeah, it changed a lot of things. Yeah, it's changed a lot of things in my yeah, yeah. You know, yeah. Everybody choose a path. They choose their parents, your name. Everything that you went through, you has to experience. It's all for your spiritual growth. You know.
Hmm.
And one good news I heard, I can share it here, is that I think it seems like, well, we'll see, we'll see. The quantum mad bats, I think they're gonna be released maybe by the end of this year. I heard with the quantum mad bats gonna be released, so that is gonna be helping a lot with a lot of people. You know. Well, for sure next year. But I heard by the ending of this year. But we'll see. There's a lot of. I expect this year a lot of new healing technology to come out too, which is based on light, frequency, vibration, and also nature. Nature provide everything. And then you have the spiritual people that can read and balance your energy. All of them are gonna be working together. So and that's where Grandpa Brian come in with the Reiki healing. So
Yeah. And I also dabble a little bit in herbal medicine. I know, how to make a few tinctures, know kind of what plants to use to kind of help some of the ailments that I have, like because I smoke a lot of cigarettes and I have trouble breathing sometimes. I know, oh, I can't believe I'm breathing parting on the plant. Uh, mullein. Mullein is real good for respiratory.
oh yeah, for people that smoke, because I have a book here with I note on herb things like herb, everything herb. I'm going with herb. There's solution
Hmm.
in nature for everything, you know. And this one plant, oh yeah, it's called mullein tea plant. Have you mullein tree? Mullein?
Yeah.
Well, that, yeah, you can smoke it too, or drink it in a tea. And
Uh,
for people,
well, I found out when you, because they make pill forms of that, when you take it in pill or you make it a tea, you're only getting 5% of it because it's going through your digestive system. So I personally, I smoked them all on, but Trina was telling me you basically put the mullein with turmeric and peppermint in water and kind of bring it up to where it's steaming, and then you put your head over it with a towel so you're breathing in all that steam, so it's going directly into your lungs, so you're getting 90% of it. So basically the peppermint opens up all your bronchial tubes, the turmeric gets rid of any inflammation, and the mullein breaks up all the mucus in your lungs, and man, you just start expelling it out. So yeah, drinking a tea, you'll get some benefits from it, but you're gonna have to drink a lot of it because, like I said, it's going through your digestive system and then through the body before it's getting to your lungs. So it's breaking it down to where you're only getting a small percentage of it. So vaping it through steam or smoking it, because then it's going directly to the lungs where it is needed.
interesting. I didn't know about that method. That is good to know because a lot of people smoke. Yeah.
Right.
Although, I found out there's a whole conspiracy with cigarettes also with nicotine. Basically, apparently, nicotine is very. We have like nicotine receptors in our brain, like the cannabinoids, and that blocked also, let's say, poisonous synthetic things from attacking our nervous system. There was a documentary called the Watch the Water, and
Yeah.
apparently, people that got the convict, they when they put the nicotine patches, it helped with them within 3 days. The nicotine patches.
Yeah.
Um, there's a thing that they say that the smokers are the most vulnerable when the convict happened, but it's actually the opposite. The smokers
Right.
weren't
The,
the one vulnerable,
the
and I think it came out that it was due to the nicotine, you
yeah,
know.
the
When you
the
smoke it,
nicotine
you
that
get, yeah,
mm-hmm,
because when you smoke it, you get a higher concentration in your body compare because in potatoes, in fruits, you have also vegetables, you have also nicotine in it, you know. So, but when smoking it, you're taking a higher concentration in it. That's why they're trying to ban it right now. They want to ban nicotine completely in Europe by 2030. It's not for our health. It is because their poison shit cannot work on us. You know,
yep,
it's not.
exactly.
But what you mentioned for the smokers for the inhaling with the mullein and what else you said you put in it?
Turmeric and peppermint. So turmeric is another natural anti-inflammatory, so that'll help get, like, if there's any inflammation in your lungs or in your bronchioles, it'll help reduce that. And the peppermint is what opens everything up for reception, and then the mullein is basically the medicine that breaks all the mullein up, and you'll start coughing up the mullein. Next thing you know, you'll start feeling better. Uh, the thing to do is do it at least one time a day, every day. And I'm telling you, within a couple weeks, you'll notice a big difference in your lungs. You're able to take deeper breaths. You'll notice your lung capacity is expanding.
Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna try that for sure. That's good advice. Yes, yes. Because I thought of drinking it with tea, but yeah, you get a higher concentration directly, and it goes directly to your lung when you inhale. Because I heard also, have you tried smoking it?
Oh yeah, I've smoked it many a times. And believe you me,
Yeah.
within 15 minutes of smoking it, man, you're coughing a lot of that phlegm and junk out of your lungs. The good thing
Oh,
is it grows wild here in the state of Indiana. And I was really surprised when I was out in Arizona, northern Arizona. It was everywhere. everywhere. So when I was out there, I picked a lot of first year mullein because the mullein
Okay.
plant, it takes 2 years to grow. So like your first year, it'd just be foliage on the ground, and that's when you really want to pick it because that's when it's the most strongest. The second year is when it grows in stalk. It's still effective, but it's not as potent as first year. And then that's when you'll be able to harvest because they'll get these little yellow flowers. You get a top about that big, have all these little yellow flowers on it, and those are your seed pods. So if you can
Okay.
find first year mullein, that's the best because it's the most potent. But second year mullein just it does the same, but just it take a little bit larger amount of it to get the effectiveness as you would as first year mullein.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's good information. I here in Aruba, I don't think we have mullein tree that grow here, but that's good that you have it grow it naturally there. Let me see, would vaporizing the mullein be safer option? Um,
Yes, by like just getting you a saucepan, put some water in there, put the mullein in there. If you don't have peppermint or turmeric, that's fine. It's all about getting that vapor into your lungs. That's what's going to break up all the mullein and all. And I also heard it clears out the tar in your lungs too. So
oh yeah.
I I can't say that for sure. I know it does get up the mullein, but there has been some people said that there's been studies that it does help break up that tar also in your lungs.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it would do the because I heard that's the only plant that I heard then that cleans the lung, of the what do you call that? Uh, mucus,
Yeah.
just basically. Oh yeah, a sooth mullein can help clear out mucus from the lungs. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nature provides everything, so that's the one. I'm pretty sure maybe there's another plant that also do that, but the one I know is mullein
Yeah.
or mullein.
And that's what I try to get people to understand because I'm not a pharmaceutical person. God would never put us on this planet if there was not a plant to cure any illness that we would ever have. So, whatever illness you have, there is a plant out there that will cure you. It's just finding that plant and learning how to con- consume that plant to where it's the most beneficial to whatever needs you need.
Yes, I can see. Yeah, this year a lot of people are going to be going more into the natural herbs than the pharmaceutical. A lot of
Hmm.
people are stepping away from the pharmaceutical companies.
Yeah, because especially when all the truths start coming out about the jab, which those truths will start coming out here real soon.
What
And
the
people,
jab? They're gonna reintroduce it?
they're going to try with a new virus or a new illness. Oh, yeah.
Oh
Because,
yeah.
I, yeah.
No, no, yeah, you're talking about the Nipah. That's the one that is going on now. I saw the one in India.
Hmm.
They have it contained. And that one apparently is more deadly, but I understand. And there's no vaccines for it. But I'm pretty sure the people that took the jab are the most vulnerable to it because their immune system is completely broken, it's shattered. You know,
Yep.
they have to go on a big detox. To get all the shit out. Um, and yeah, take supplements, the minerals, like one that you can take is the sea moss. It has 90% of the minerals that our body needs, the vitamins, and you have also shilajit, which is also a good one. Um,
Hmm.
but detox is key in everything. Fasting also helps. Water fast for 72 hours. It triggers the body to create new cells and eliminate the old ones. So
Yep.
fasting is also key. Basically, your food is your medicine. You have to watch out what don't a lot of processed food or cut sugar out, especially white sugar. The original sugar should be brown cane sugar, you know.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I basically do fasting every day because I only eat one time a day, and that's the afternoon. I don't eat lunch. I don't eat breakfast. I don't snack. I eat that one time a day. And what I've learned, I've been healthier when I started doing that because after I burned up the calories from what I ate the night before, I start burning up all the bad cells in my bodies, and the bad cells is what causes illness. Like I said, I've been a heavy smoker for going on 45 years, 46 years, and I don't get sick. I mean, the last time I got sick where I had to go to the doctor was in 2008, and that's because I caught Lyme disease from a tick bite. Other than that, I just, well, there was one other time where I got sick, and that's because I used up so much of my energy in a project that I was doing at the time. And, I was going into deep meditation for an hour or two at a time and exerting a lot of energy, and it drained a lot out of me that weekend. And I ended up catching a minor cold, but other than that, I don't, I can't really tell you the last time I was sick without like, I know I've had a couple cases of food poisoning, but I don't count them because, that was a bacteria, whatever it is that I ate from what I ate. It's not like I was actually sick. I was only sick for a period of 24 hours, but that was induced because of food. And like I said, there are time a tick bite. Other than that, I don't get sick. I don't know why. Because like I
well,
said,
your immune system is top notch. Things like I never.
no, my immune system's compromised because I had to have my spleen removed back in 2001. I was in a car accident and it got ripped into five pieces. So I've had that removed, and that's what helps produces antibodies. So
Oh,
I'm basically immune compromised, and I still don't get sick.
hmm.
And I
Well,
attend.
but a big okay, well, a big chunk. Sorry, a big chunk of your immune system is your biofield.
Correct.
So your biofield, they took that out, but your biofield is top notch.
Yeah.
It's fighting high
Yeah.
compared to other people.
So only eat one time a day, and then I consume cannabis. And back in the early 2010s, the University of Oregon proved that consuming cannabis helps bolster the immune system. So all these years of smoking weed, all I've been doing is helping bolster my immune system. Plus, there's other stuff I eat like oyster mushrooms, turkey tail mushrooms. They both bolster the immune system. So there's natural things. If you just look at natural things to bolster immune system, you can find all those. Like I said, turkey tail and oyster mushrooms, and I'm sure there's probably other mushrooms that help bolster the immune system.
Yes. So yeah, and for people that are living if where you don't have much sun, there is good to take like when I was in the Netherlands. I was there like almost 2 months. I saw the sun for 5 days there. There is good that you take vitamin D3. That's what you get from the sunlight when it hits your skin. It produces vitamin D3 that supports also your immune system. So that is also key, if you live in a place that you don't see much of the sun, then it's good to take that. It has to be vitamin D3, not D2, but D3.
Yep.
Um, and let me see what else. Oh yeah, yeah. You see, you're talking about carnivore diet. Yeah, I have a friend that is on carnivore diet. He lost a lot of weight, and I think Jeremy is also on carnivore diet. It seems that is good. That if you're, big, overweight, that could it seems to help by only eating meat. That's why the elite wants us to stop eating meat and eating bugs. So you have to always the opposite what the elite says. Yeah. So carnivore diet also seems to be good. You know. Yeah. So yeah, that's about it. And see, when I started eating cannabis, my doctor called me asking what I was doing because my blood work was perfect. Hmm,
Mm-hmm.
that's good. That's, see.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna need to be getting off here. I got to be up early in the morning to go to work.
Yeah, we close it because we've been almost 2 hours long. Yeah, this was awesome.
Yes, it
Um,
was.
yeah, hope everybody got their the message information that they need. Yeah, and the people watching afterwards, much blessings. And yeah, thanks everybody for being here. Thank you, Grandpa Brian. And yeah, and I think on the 3rd of March, I'm going to do a live stream meditation. And I think Kiki couldn't be here tonight. We would end it by she playing the gong and the singing bowl, but Kiki is not feeling good. So hopefully by next the new moon, no, the full moon on the 3rd of March. Hopefully Kiki is gonna be here after meditation. She play the gong, so we get some healing sound. But yeah, so that is for now. Yeah, thank you everybody for being here. Um, thank you, Grandpa Brian, and yeah, till next time. Keep vibration high, keep positive. This year's gonna be big transformation, and yes, and everything's gonna be all right. Take care. Peace.